Hoya hoy crew. Let's go over guild housing. Guild housing is basically like a private spawn point for your guild, where other people can't like publicly access it unless you give them access. So you can have like a nice private area just for your guild, or just yeah, basically just the people you want around. Um, to buy a guild house, it costs 250 million zenny. Obviously, you have to be in a guild to buy it. I believe you also have to be the guild leader to buy it, which would make sense. Um, to buy the house, we'll go over that first, and I'll explain all the other stuff afterwards. Go to the main office, or at go office, and in the bottom right corner here, there's the housing manager NPC. We can speak with him. We can buy a house. What is this? He'll explain stuff. And you can also preview some of the maps they have, which I'll go through those in a couple minutes as well. We'll just kind of run through those. But you can purchase any of these maps. If you want maps that aren't here, you have to contact Lunar and talk with him about it. And he may be able to add more maps for you. So once you buy a guild house, you can access it by typing @house. And when you type @house, you get warped directly into your guild house. You can set where the spawn is in your house. Ours is set right here, obviously. We have a healer here. We have our warper on the side. You can choose which NPCs are like spawn in your house, where they are. You can change their sprites. You can also change their names. But we have some black marketer, tool dealer. Down here we have some extra class shops. Whoops. If we go up here, there's the instance manager, stylist. We got a bunch of NPCs up here. Reset girl, looking very cute. Slot machine, of course, you always have to have that. This lady that'll step on you. You can put the gum and manual exchanger. Yeah, there's that. And you can also have dummies set up as well, which is very nice to have in your house, so you can test damage. But you can put a variety of NPCs. I believe we are missing a few, and there's a couple you can't, like compensation pouring. Unfortunately, you can't have it in your house, which is stupid. If we could have it, it would be right in the center, and it would be worshipped, because it is a god. Now, if you want guests to be able to access your house, like our house has... Oh, where are they all? We usually have a ton of guests in our house, like from our second guild as well. So if you want a guest to access your house, you need to give them a key to your guild house. The guild leader can create keys by typing @guest key. And you go cling clang, done. Easy. Oh, whoops. And you just type that as much as you want, create a bunch of guild keys, and you can pass them around. Obviously, I guess be careful, because if you just give them out all willy-nilly, anyone could end up in your house, which I did, but I don't have a problem with that. Alright, if you want to kick somebody from your house, you type in @remove key and then their name. Put a space in between those. It'll kick them out of the house and take away their key. If they have a billion keys, you'll probably have to do this over and over again, I guess. But if they only have one key, you kick them out. They have no key. They can't get back in. Unless they're part of your guild. If they're in the guild, they can re-enter as many times as they want. Now, I'll show you an example. Our second guild has these keys. I'm in the first guild, so I can't @house to get into into the second guild's house. If I double click the second guild's key, Double clicking the guild key turns on the guest feature. So if I type at house after using the key, it now brings me here instead of my guild house. And then I can click my key to go back. You can also click the same key to turn it off again. Like this, we can go into this house, and it's pretty nice here. To change all the sprites, locations, spawn point, you have to talk to the housing manager. Mine is this Pope here, otherwise known as Giselle. You can adjust NPC. There's a list of all of them. Flag NPCs are NPCs that don't do anything, which is this secret little meeting over here. Those are all flag NPCs. They don't actually do anything. They're just like decorations. But I can do this. Housing manager Pope. Oops. We can change the... Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. This is absolutely perfect, and I did this by accident. I mean, on purpose. I did this on purpose. So, the sprite's different now. It's this stupid old man. Stupid old man. I need to change it back to the Pope. There is a list of sprites on this page here, which you can take from. Not all the sprites can be used, and there's a couple that'll crash you. But you can look through these to find a sprite you want for your NPC, and then give them that sprite. I don't know where the Pope is, so we might just change it to this fairy, 465. Done. Beautiful. You can do X and Y locations. If we do this, she moves a cell over. You can change their name. You can change their direction and enable and disable. Anytime you create, or anytime you want to add an NPC, you need to enable it, and then you'll be able to see it. If you don't enable it, you won't see where the NPC is. Another thing is there's a adjust spawn is the second option. You can just change that immediately. Another thing is if you try to edit the house and it's not working, or the housing manager just closes the window, doesn't do anything, you need to reinitialize the house, which it does this. It warps everyone out of the house. And then you can warp back in. All the NPCs, all that stays the same. It just resets all the... it kind of like refreshes everything. It does kick everyone out, though, so they might be upset, but... Whoops, oh well. I will leave a link for the sprite page in the description, so you can find this. There's a lot of sprites. Be warned, some of the monster sprites do make their noises, which can be quite annoying. Like the frogs I have, there's a lot of frog noises. And any sprites that haven't been added yet, if we go to the very bottom here, you can't use some of them. Because they aren't implemented, I think. Like, for instance, Freya. We can't use Freya yet. I'm very upset. As soon as we can use Freya, though. Damn, I'm adding that to the house. That about does it for the guild housing. We're going to quickly run through some of the other maps. Just to kind of show them off. I'll speed this up, so it's like times 3 or something. Starting with Ice Palace. that's it for guild houses. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel, share it with friends, and I'll see you in the next video.